You're better at it.
Starting. And we're live. Cool.
You're...
You're saying?
No, don't worry.
Okay. Cool. So what happened last week?
I got some things.
Mm-hmm.
We killed things. And we're going to acquire things.
Cool. So what specifically happened last session that didn't happen every other session beforehand? That doesn't fit those requirements?
That's an excellent
lengthy space combat?
Sadly, yes.
We shot some Daka boys.
Daka boys
Yes.
were shot, yes.
Went to a space junkyard.
Scythia went on a holiday.
Yeah, we've got a new Seneschal. We're missing that.
Yeah.
That was kind of what I was hoping you were going to mention first, if I'm honest.
It's not worth mentioning, to be honest.
Stuff is more important than crew.
Crew are expendable.
Speaking of which, there was some stuffing.
Yeah, there was.
There was some stuffing on a Thunderhawk, from what I can remember.
Yep.
And
Hmm.
update the sheet for. Cool. Is the wrong place? There we go. Total XP at the minute is 10,300. Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see what else you can remember. What is the name of the rogue trader that is currently in possession of the breaking yards?
We haven't got Pointy here, so this might be an issue. Because Pointy is the writing down person.
I know. This is why I'm being extra mean.
Oh.
I just refer to him as mate.
I noticed.
Lazarus Pentagast? I can't read my own writing.
Close enough. That's better than anyone else to write. Yes, Lazarus Pendergast.
He's actually being a Seneschal for real.
No,
Good
right.
man.
Yeah, well, I figured
God,
I'd better take notes for one campaign at least.
Fair enough. And the tech priest, in air quotes, is going to be shutting us all down and declaring you all tech heretics.
He sounds spicy.
He's called Magos.
Correct.
I didn't get his name, actually. I
His
didn't
His
write
name
it
is
down.
Magos Goal. He's the only name I noted down.
Probably
Magos Buzzkill.
probably the best call.
That too.
Fair enough. And very last thing, what parts did we decide that were getting installed? So
Auto temple.
Yep. So
Vaulted ceilings.
Mhm.
I can't remember what the other one was.
yeah, so there was two things that you were specifically salvaging off other ships, namely the auto temple and
Oh, the observation dome.
the observation dome.
Yes,
Yes.
that's it.
The vaulted ceilings were going to be more of a conversion of sorts, and there's one other thing which is going to be like a sort of lower key point, which I believe was the something to do with crew, wasn't it?
The crew improvements.
Crew, like,
improvements. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's, I don't know, that's just generally upgrading their facilities aboard the ship, sort of thing. So yeah, cool.
But it's like a true British scrapyard where you've got to go and get the bits yourself.
Pretty much, this is like Scrap Heap Challenge, but 40k.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Fucking love that show.
Oh, I've not seen that since I was a kid.
Oh, it's amazing.
I do, yeah.
Why you hit me with that nostalgia?
Because I was watching a whole bit of it last week. It's all like on YouTube in like 360p, and it's
Nice.
it's gritty. Let's put it that way.
Back in the good old days.
Yeah. Anyways, Specifically, where did we leave off? Because
The Magos was going to inspect the ship because
Reason?
Kilsim has some heretical tentacle shit.
Allegedly.
And
Allegedly.
And so we are currently worrying about that, and we were going to go and select the parts ourselves, but I'm guessing that's only going to happen after the inspection, shall we say.
up to yourselves. I mean, you can by all means go out and source the parts and at least mark them so that they're good to go, and you can have them brought back properly.
I think we better get the first bit over and done with first. More entertaining.
Yes.
Fair enough then. I was going to say, yeah, we'll do the part acquisition in a bit then. So Lucius, you'll be escorting Magos Enoch Gall back to the ship, and him and his sort of crew of sort of tech adepts. There's very clearly a more senior one, and there's one which is presumably just been fired to him as some sort of punishment on both him and the young adept, due to the fact he's the one carrying the data slate and making all the notes. So on the ship, I'll just throw this up. Oh, it helps if I put a player in the screen.
Yeah, boy.
Pretty handy actually, because this diagram already comes with an observation tome on it. Because, yay. So, whereabouts on the ship are you going to be taking the Magos first?
Okay, so just to reiterate the plan, just in case
Yeah, please
people
do.
have forgotten it. And for the case of Philbo, so that he knows I'm not ass-pulling anything as per the norm. The plan is to do our best to wow the Magos. I know this is just a Firestorm frigate, and he's probably seen 10,000 of these in the past, but this one's got some rather unusual configurations and components and so forth, which he might at least find interesting, if not impressive, if he's capable of being impressed. So we'll start off with going down to the Enginarium and showing off the warp engines. Make some notes about, this is what allowed us to make what would be a month-long warp travel into a 7-day ordeal. So on and so forth, record-breaking. This won us pole position in the Carmine Grand Prix, don't you know? So once we've done everything in the engine room, I guess we'll go down to the flight deck next, because that's fairly close. Flight deck and the hangar space. We'll show off the Thunderhawk, because I doubt the Magos has seen many Thunderhawks.
That would be a
'cause they're
fair
kind
assumption.
They're kind of rare. Hopefully it's been cleaned out by this stage. But give them a nice little tour of the... show off the Thunderhawk, show off the race configuration cutter, which I assume will still be in the hangar at this stage. See, look, Lucius will be pointing out, look, I did all this work myself, and this is what got us from position 1 at the start of the race to position 1 at the end of the race. See, look how cool I am.
You fucking what now?
I was going to say.
We won the Grand Prix, by the way.
Pretty much the whole time up to this point, you've been getting the hms and has, and you can tell he's very much refusing to compliment you on anything, but hasn't found anything that he can actually complain about yet.
Okay, cool.
He's in the horrible
Might be the way of describing it.
purgatory.
I think it's probably the next point of call would be the biggest wow factor, at least for tech adept people. We'll go up to the Archaeotech Bridge. This should be like the biggest sort of wow factor when the doors open.
I would agree.
And I don't know, he'll be a little bit grand about this, and he'll be displaying, behold, this is what helps make the ship perform excellently, if not perfectly, in the field, and so on and so forth.
Can I get
Let him mull around.
charm test at a +40?
Oh, Christ.
Charmy Robo Boy.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Nice. Ooh, you pull it off.
you silver tongue.
What does he pull off?
His silver tongue.
Basically. So the Magos is still sort of quite stony faced, but his companions are definitely blown away. They've been the ones that you've been sort of gauging the whole time. Even though they may have been told to sort of keep a stony face, be very serious about it, you can tell that they haven't really been able to help themselves. A few some side eye towards the Tauroses, and staring at the ceilings in the warp room and rev room and all that sort of stuff. And now they're just like googly eyed at the sort of nav bridge.
Cool. So I guess from the bridge, at this stage, Lucius would be mentioning some more technical details about the ship. Specifically, again, no bullshitting, specifically referencing if I pull it up, the anomalies associated with oh shit, no, there's another place we got to go first. Oh, we'll do this first, seeing as we're in the bridge. Because this will be where all the information is. He's going to be referencing specifically the a nose for trouble complication, which has affected the strength of the ship's armor, and it's affected how visible the ship is on auger array. Yeah, sorry, I had to scroll through it. And he'll also be referencing the wolf in sheep's clothing complication, referencing that this is some sort of bizarre anomaly to do with the old war-accustomed machine spirit, seeing as this, of course, was a ship in the Imperial Navy. And I suppose the machine spirit has learned to obfuscate some things when being scanned from another ship. So specifically, 3 components don't show on scans or appear as different component of the same type. We'll just say blah, blah, whatever. The machine spirit handles this. I don't think they need to know about the demolition derbies or the no ranks bar. That's kind of seedy and shit.
I'm gonna say the Megs will sort of put his hand up, sort of mid ramble, if you start saying this. It's like, I thought this may have been the case, and I have I would like to access your system so I can compare the ship's real data with what I scanned from the station.
Yeah, very understandable. Again, Lucius is going to make the point that these are anomalies that have been around since the anomalies that he mentions, that being the A Nose for Trouble and Wolf in Sheep's Clothing stuff. Going to be referencing these are anomalies that have been around since the rogue trader Constantine has acquired the ship. They're all perfectly within limitation. They're all within tolerance, and they're all beneficial, despite them being anomalies. He is going to lie and say, he is going to enhance the truth. And he's going to mention the lance battery, and that there are power complications, which are unusual. But again, it's only resulted in a beneficial anomaly of a possible damage bonus. Of course, Lucius has checked it over many times with his adepts, and he's found that there are no complications. But yes, he'll give the Magos permission to plug in and analyze stuff.
Fair enough. So you see the Magos, wave a hand at his adept and get the data slate over and sort of glances at it in one hand and sort of scans back and forth between that and one of the screens in the deck. Screens are, but both data slate and the screen in the console are flashing away like mad, and he's clearly doing a full diagnostic. You see the general schematic of the ship flash up once or twice. And he says, "Yes, I see what you mean about the lance. That's very peculiar indeed. May we go down and examine its main control console directly? I don't trust the readings I'm getting from up here."
Lucius is gonna. Oh, I suppose this would be actually quite genuine. Lucius is going to question this, seeing as they are in an Archaeotech bridge, and he's going to question. Magos, you questioned the readouts from the Archaeotech?
The readouts on every other system are coming back flawlessly, and I've checked multiple times, but the power readouts from the Lance are fluctuating constantly.
Yes, indeed. This is one of the anomalies I was referencing. Again, having checked over this ship and having been in service to the ship since it was commissioned, I can tell you full well, despite how little you trust me, that this is within tolerance and in fact beneficial. We've noticed increased performance of the Lance battery in battle, and no other ill side effects compared to other ships that I've served on. We can continue the inspection if you insist.
I do, yes. And I see in the logs something about killings in the ship.
Killings in the ship?
A creature that escaped and has not been found. I trust this won't be a problem when my crews are aboard.
No, of course not. This is an unfortunate happenstance. Be assured that our containment teams and quick reaction forces are vigilantly on station, hunting and seeking the Xenos filth as we speak.
As we speak, you say? Okay.
They may be off their shift.
It's like, Explorator, you realize I'm currently plugged into the ship. And...
Very well then. I'll lead, although we do have one place to stop beforehand.
And this is...
Oh shit! Yeah, before they go off, he'll just quickly note the passive detection arrays, because again, this is quite an unusual,
of course,
rare component. Try and get some more happy points. That's basically it. So they're gonna, Lucius and his adepts and his servitor is going to bring them down to the laboratorium as their sort of last stop for wow factor. Again, another very unusual, very high tech piece of kit.
Yes.
See, look, wow, technology, isn't that cool?
It's like we haven't seen any technology before. Wow.
Let's hope he wasn't analyzing the demon sword or whatever during the time. I'm sure he wasn't. But yeah, after the laboratorium, I suppose he'll start heading off towards the Lance battery, quite nervously.
Fair enough.
Lucius is gonna hang back a little bit. He's gonna say in Rogue Trader Cant, across the Vox. Oh, hold on. Does the Magos have any tech-related shit that is very obvious with regards to deciphering languages, perchance?
Not obviously, no.
So yeah, he's going to speak in Rogue Trader Hunt. He's going to keep his voice down, and he's simply going to tell Inquisitor? No, Rogue Trader Constantine. My lord, the inspection of the Lance battery is beginning. I'll return to you when it's complete. And that's all he'll say. And he'll return to the party.
The Megos noted your small hangback and whisperings in a language he didn't understand. Say,
He'll. I guess this is noticeable.
yes.
Okay. Lucius will at least attempt to try and deceive, and he'll give some sort of nonsense excuse, something along the lines of, "I apologize, my Lord Constantine consulted me over the box for some technical expertise. I apologize. He won't be interrupting any further."
I'll give you a deceive at +20. Give them all the current blather so far. I think it might be more a blather test. If you don't have blather, so always go for deceive. At +20.
I'm re-rolling. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
25 fellowship score.
Yes, quite. Your rogue trader called you. I didn't hear any squawkings over your vox beforehand.
Our vox is indeed private.
So, walking on down to the Lance Battery. At this point, I wouldn't say he's fed up with you, but he knows when he's getting spunny yarn, and he's quite keen. He just sort of will walk on up to one of the consoles and sort of plug himself in. Okay.
Haha. Saved by the dice, boys.
So he'll turn around to you and say, "So, with your research, what do you think has caused this anomalous power fluctuation? I have come to the conclusion that it is within the bounds of the construction of a lance typical of this, but the behavior of it is very peculiar."
Indeed, Magos, the behavior of the lance is peculiar, much like the behavior of this ship's machine spirit. Although, as I said on the bridge, the behavior is at least beneficial and with intolerance. Not really having much voidfaring or shipwright experience, I can only hypothesize, and I can only consult with my my tech adepts who perhaps may have expertise in shipwright. I can only surmise that after more of our encounters in combat, which, by the way, have gone flawlessly and haven't resulted in a single hit against the ship that's at least damaged or bypassed the armor, I can only surmise that the machine spirit is becoming the already war accustomed machine spirit is becoming perhaps more and more eager for war, Magos, given the other anomalies that are present on the ship.
If it's any use, you have got a shipwright on the ship.
Okay, yeah, I guess he would reference that then when he was blathering.
My other spare character is a shipwright.
Okay, yeah. He's not going to reference him because he doesn't know anything about this.
Okay. I'll take one more charm test, this time at a +50. Fantastic.
Oh, nice.
The Mego seems reasonably satisfied. You get a slightly more positive and a ha. Again, no compliments, but he seems satisfied enough. Explorator, I shall get back to you as to specifically when we will start work. I trust that your companions will be able to find the appropriate parts in the debris field. Grace 2 is by his Omnissiah. One condition of my crews working this ship is that you, in fact, motivate those crews aboard this ship to clear out that infestation. I will not be having any losses. That understood.
Of course, Megos. Perfectly understood.
Excellent. I shall forward docking instructions later on.
Very good. That's the end of the tour. Thank fuck for that.
You say that in Rogue Trader camp?
Can I ask what the infestation is?
Yeah, so basically, I'll give you the thing.
I was just intrigued into what creatures it was.
Nobody really knows. That's the thing.
Ah,
So it was one of the random events during warp. And I quote: several voidsmen have gone missing in the last week. Disturbing claw marks and acidic residue is all the evidence your security teams find. There's something nasty living in the vents, and it is hunting your crew. They failed a search check to find it and purge it at the time. And failing that, it gorged itself on the scum of the ship for several nights, striking unpredictably all over the ship, until one day it stopped. Lose one population morale, and it has simply laid its eggs and gone into hibernation, and may resurface again alongside its numerous brood. Add alien brood to your ship's complications.
okay.
So.
Well, I'm sure they won't come out of hibernation for a while.
that would be a little bit too convenient, wouldn't it? I feel it would.
It would.
Yeah. So, back to the shipyard. Who's been doing all of the parts research and negotiations then?
I'd imagine I'd have been involved with the negotiations rather than the floating around the debris field.
Yeah. So Jericus, you and where'd he go? Mr. Gribbs will have been going through the various records and have located the Auto Temple, which will be sort of orbiting, shall we say, within salvaging range within 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
And the observation dome will be a couple of days later. Anything related to Mechanicus lore or Cronus Expanse legends or?
I have Scholastic Lore Legends.
What the fuck is
I
that
do
noise, by
have
the way?
Cronus Expanse Common.
Matt.
Hmm?
The fuck are you doing?
Yes. I
On a
don't
little
know.
He's
No?
rustling his jimmies.
I'm literally just sat here.
Some weird, like, yeah, that.
Yeah. Mike might be rubbing up against my coat. 2 seconds.
That would sound about right then.
Yep. Better?
Yes, much better. Okay. So can I have yes, Classic Lore Legends roll flat.
Yep.
Ooh, fantastic.
Lovely.
You know, on the records, the observation dome is located on what would appear to be an old Mechanicus cruiser called the Canticum Ex Machina.
Could you say that again for me?
The Canticum Ex Machina. The song from the machine, translated. That won't be in range for about a week, but you would feel the name's worth a little bit more research.
Yeah, I would like to see if, yes, I'd probably like to do that with anything else the parts are coming off of as well.
Yeah, no worries. The Auto Temple.
So the observation deck's coming off the Cantacomb, yeah?
Yes. I was going to say, actually, with this classic lore of 3.6, you remember something to do with the original Explorator fleets?
Okay.
The Auto Temple is it's from some fairly known emerald trader. Was his ship or part of his fleet or something like that. It's of very little consequence.
A fairly well-known or unknown
Fairly unknown.
road trader?
Let's put it this way: it didn't come from your books of legend. I think might be the way of putting it. And the shipyard's records simply say that it was given as a donation because of extreme battle damage.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the only two ships you're actually taking things off of.
Given as a donation, so everything would have been moved off of it before donation.
Everything of worth that was easily removed, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Mechanicus thing is interesting.
Mm. So, well, I mean, you've a couple of days to kill before the ship with the Auto Temple on it's in range. So.
Okay. And the observation deck ship?
The Cantacomb won't be in range for another couple of days after that, or 5 days.
Okay.
Now.
So we've got we've got a few days of downtime then.
Pretty much. So, getting the ship shape and into the dry dock and all that sort of stuff. Okay. I was going to say, Gribbs will sort of shake your hand and pass you on and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
You've done your business. Theodore, have you handed over your payment for the job yet? I think you did last time, didn't you?
We mentioned it. I don't believe we handed it over, but I'm happy to say that we did.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so.
Or yeah, would it be usual to pay up front or pay on completion?
I was going to say you would have heard from Lucius by now that docking permission has been given, and the sailings and the crew bits and bobs can begin like immediately, basically. So if work has begun, you may as well give payment. That's sort of what I would think.
Yeah, if that's a sort of done thing, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay. However, there is one little complication before work can begin in truth.
Mm-hmm.
Have an infestation to clear out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, about that. Sorry, I was about to say Magos Lucius. Lucius was going to.
Not just yet.
Seeing as Mouse is probably somewhere else, no idea. I guess he'll be contacting Lieutenant Commander Garviel to try and head up an operation to sweep out the lower decks and try and get this alien infestation done.
I was actually about to say,
Oh.
there's a particular death cult in the ship that may have some information
Mhm.
as to where maybe some people have been disappearing in the lower decks.
Yes.
Spooky.
Contact Lucia instead.
Okay, that works.
Okay, Lucia will acknowledge the whatever message, and she'll mention that she needs to come and see Lucius at some point about a ring she's got. Is it fair to say it feels unusual, Phil?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes.
There's definitely a little bit more mass in it than when really what you would expect there to be.
So she'll mention that she's got to come to you to examine the ring, but we'll get this business done first. And she'll go down to the lower decks, stand in the usual place, and wait for, the girl to come over. And she will ask the girl to contact all the members of the cult and ask them about any mysterious disappearings or signs of maybe a creature.
They've sort of been noticing, some people going missing here and there, but hadn't really put much together about it before until you mentioned that there may be something a bit more going on. They figure out that your best bet is pretty much down here somewhere. On one of the sort of more minor cargo bays.
Okay.
It's an area down, looking at a schematic, you would know that it's down near some of the sort of water storage areas and boilers and all that sort of stuff.
Okay. What she's going to do is she's going to get some spare boxes. I gather the ship would have plenty. She's going to give one to the girl and tell her to give them out to the members. Make sure that the boxes only have one channel directly to Lucia.
Okay.
And tell them to report anything unusual, but by no means are they to investigate or hang about. They're to note and get, be safe.
That's good.
If they see anything. And Lucia will go to her room, get a carapace armor. Get into a carapace armor and reverently get her bolt gun. Does it have the one-shot flamer?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So she'll get her bolt gun, and then she will go and get the. I'm not going to go and ask for Ogryn's because Mace isn't here. So I know what I can do. I might as well put my new language to use, hadn't I?
I was going to say, I have this as a let's get everybody involved encounter, so you just call the senior staff if you wish.
That's a good point. I shall ask the senior staff to gather at there as soon as they can in the gathering room, the private one.
Do you mean the all ranks bar?
No, the private one. Not the one where everyone hears everything we say.
Same.
Fair enough. Say,
Yep.
Everybody that would like to take part in the combat that's going to be showing up in a minute, spoilers, feel free to be at this meeting.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't see
I was
why
gonna-
not.
I was going to ask to be part of it anyway.
Yeah. I was going to say you're now the most informed man in the ship. You knew about all this going on, you know?
I was going to ask that. Would I already know about this? So would I turn up in armor and
Yeah,
weapon?
by all means.
Obviously, she won't mention where she got the information from.
Of course.
But everyone knows she hangs out on the lower deck, so it's quite explainable. Oh, but she will send a quick message to Lucia saying, "Bring a servitor, one that's armed."
Fair enough.
Naturally.
I was going to say, this is probably the first time Lucius has seen Jericus all armed up. You will note an archaeotech plasma gun.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yeah, I knew that would make you jealous.
Lucia will look at his archaeotech gun and then look at hers and go, "Nothing."
But we sort of homebrewed a little bit. It's not in a book, but
Well, it's part of the fun, isn't it, of the game?
absolutely, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Class wouldn't have had any acquisition, so it makes sense.
Exactly.
2.
Got to have something a little bit special.
It's still
yeah.
bullshit. I want one though.
I knew you would.
You need to get some alcohol and send it to an Inquisitor.
I was going to say, Lucia's also there with the rather shiny new. I was going to say, was Lucius there when she got the bolt gun?
No.
No.
Oh, it's got a rather fancy solo bolt gun. The Order Xenos sort of crest at the top of the magwell.
With seals and scrolls hanging off it, noting that it's been
Sanctified.
consecrated. Sanctified, that's the word.
I also hope she's going to be using the rounds that you would use inside a pressurized chamber.
He's be all right. This is nice and this is very much in the depths of the ship. There's plenty of metal to get in between around
And also,
space.
and also, if you actually said that she'd just look at you in the face and go, "I don't miss."
Fair enough. So, is there given?
Oh, she'd also be wearing the Rosarius, but it wouldn't be activated.
Of course, yeah. I mean that activates when it has to. So, I don't know. We'll say, for the sake of simplicity, I've had some more like extensive scans of the ship and you sort of correlate all the disappearances that intel suggested, and there would appear to be one of the boiler rooms that has a almost like perfect kill circle around, and I mean, I feel like you could conclude that a boiler room with its heat and water would be fairly good for a breeding grounds.
How many entrances and exits to the boiler room are there?
There are one. There is one.
Yeah.
Spooky.
So,
What I will do is I will vox through to our friends. As being as we were all alone in the room, I shall speak in Tau.
Okay.
And ask them if they can get the weapons and armour and just stand guard outside the room while we're in it in case anything gets past us.
Sure. Okay. So as we normally say during session, what's the order of march?
Lucius will be up front because he's big and beefy now. Correction.
You could...
The servitor will be in front and then follow.
As being as Lucia's not using the rifle, she'll be somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Or we could just evacuate the ship and set off a virus grenade.
No.
You fucking
That's-
what now?
That's plan B.
She will have the rifle with her, but obviously she's holding the bulk.
I guess I'll be behind them. Jericus will be.
Obviously, Constantine's leading the charge as always, yeah.
Oh, of course, he's got the best armor.
Mm.
Got the shiniest armor, therefore he goes in front.
That's what I thought.
Mhm.
Boop.
And we'll have the Tau following up the rear, and as we go in, they'll, just stand outside.
That'll do.
How big is the contingent of Tau?
You have 6 of them.
But you don't know the Tau.
Correct.
They're
Okay.
just crewmen.
They're Gravessa.
Ah,
Yes, so to everyone, there's only me and Kill that know they're actually crewmen to you guys.
is there 6 total? Is there?
Mhm.
Okay.
When I spoke to them, I'd have done it in a corner, not, generally in front of you.
So basically, the deal was they sort of serve as like an elite unit on the crew in exchange for being ferried around the place, basically.
Oh, it's okay. Jericus wouldn't have an issue with it.
Before we start combat, we've always been going for an hour. Can we take a quick 5-minute break?
Yeah, that's fine for me. I want more bean juice.
Alright, be right back.
Cool. I'll start again on the hour.
Bean juice.
Yeah, hot bean
Yeah.
juice. Makes me go fast.
Actually, I can't remember, Phil. Does everybody know about them now, or is it still only me and Kill?
It's pretty much just you two that know they're actually.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Wait a second.
Spooky space commies.
I'll be back as well.
We're just building a Xeno Emporium, aren't we? We've got a little infestation of weird boys that try and eat people. And then we've got commies that try and eat people.
Do you know what the really nice thing is now, Connor?
What's this?
With my skills now, any basic weapon I use, the class, each weapon has a class. If the class is basic, I get +4 damage.
Ooh.
Pretty nice.
Oh yeah. So even, and guess what? I ain't got one, and I'll never have one. But I looked it up, and a melter gun is a basic weapon. So I even had +4 damage to a melter gun.
Nice. I should probably go get another cup of tea.
Yeah, actually, getting a coffee is good.
I'm not drinking coffee with this fucking migraine. Jesus Christ. I'm wearing sunglasses right now.
Oh, nice.
That's how bad it is right now.
For
Back in a sec.
a nice October evening.
Where it's pitch black outside, wearing sunglasses with literally just the light of the computer in this room.
I'm getting myself a mug of Baileys.
Nice. Back in a second.
I'm back.
Welcome.
I am returned.
Hello.
Howdy. Got myself a mug of Bailey's and a toffee apple. I'm immediately regretting the latter.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm glad I formed that death cult. It's coming useful. Don't worry, it's there for your benefit, even though you don't know about it.
I mean, I'm sure that's not the first time that sentence has been said, but
Okay, who are we missing? Connor? Missing a Connor.
Akon.
While we're waiting, Lieutenant Commander Garville is going to go to the bridge and start getting all the crew to start polishing all the knobs and cleaning things with toothbrush. You know, all the areas
If they
where you
could not
don't
polish the
normally clean.
knobs. If
Sorry,
they could
what
not-
did you say, bud?
If they could not polish the knobs in my arcade tech bridge, that'd be nice.
You know, toothbrushes in all the areas where cloths won't reach and stuff.
I was going to say, polishing
As long as
knobs
it's not
is-
my toothbrush.
I was going to say, polishing knobs is for the cockpit.
Aha!
But when they do come on board the ship and they start fitting stuff, he's going to be like that guy who always stands over plumbers while they're working.
One of those
If you
guys.
get what I mean?
Yeah.
He's going to be, every second he's going to be on going, what you doing to my ship?
Surely it'd be more like a sergeant major when doing a field trip.
He's kind of like that. But he's been forced into being a lieutenant commander. But he still thinks of himself as like a kind of drill sergeant type person.
Is commissioned on through.
He's basically been on the ship since he was born, and his family have been on the ship for like 20 generations. The same ship. And he'd have some knowledge of what they're doing, wouldn't he, with shipwright, Phil?
It would do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Connor. Okay, no Connor. We're just going to move on. If he dies, he dies. Everybody else is here, yeah?
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sweet. Let's boogie. Okay. But I was going to say, first thing you all notice upon entering in this boiler room is the smell. There's something going on. Or it's not. It's right. It's
Have
certainly
me and Windsor
smells
been down here?
infested. Ha!
Can kill slim analyze smells? Or Lucius, I should say.
I'm scared this is going to be a xenomorph infestation, so is it like an acidic smell?
Mm,
Lucius's sense of smell is basically the same as everyone else's.
I mean, I didn't know if you had anything, that could
Oh,
test
yeah.
it or anything.
No.
Anyone got like enhanced auditory stuff?
Nope. Lucius is all like vision based.
Yeah, same. Vision.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, I know it's supposed it just generally smells like wet dog. Might be but like a little bit more alien than that, I suppose. But start with wet dog, and you won't be too far away.
Wet alien dog. Okay.
Yes.
Wet skag.
Yes.
Bullymong.
Basically, yeah.
All right. I guess Lucius and his servitor will start leading the way.
Lucia will scan the room using scrutiny and her implants and stuff.
Spooky.
Anything you can see, you can see.
Oh, damn, it's off the screen. That's why I couldn't see anything. Hang on.
That's usually how our eyes work, Phil.
Yeah, I know. As in anything that's showing up on the screen, I mean. Like
Sorry, it's alright. I didn't see that. It was scrolled over to the right, so I didn't quite see.
As Lucius
what
comes
is-
up to this crossroads, I guess you'd call it, scanning both ways, like crossing a road. I guess you'll notice that shit to the left.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
There appears to be a sort of small creature of sorts, sort of tending to the eggs, I guess. And has it noticed yet? Let's find out. Not noticed you just yet.
Lucius raises his right arm up in a fist to indicate a halt. He's going to whisper over the box. He'll say, after noticing the aliens to the left and the right. How big? Sorry, how big are they? Like the size of a dog?
Rather large dogs with a bit more muscle, but yeah, like, like Irish Wolfhound sized, so with a bit more muscle mass.
Lucius will say over the box, Xenos, left and right. What's the plan, Lord? Lucius is raising his rifle to look at the left side, by the way.
Okay, Lucia will instantly notice that and go looking to the right side. Obviously, being very quiet.
Swiftwall's aiming
Yeah, so-
northbound. Not up there, you idiot.
I'd probably sort of motion for me and Lucius to go to the left-hand door, and Sophia. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your
Jericus.
name. Jericus.
Look at the bottom of the screen.
Jericus. Ah, yes, that works. I was looking through the journal. I'm like, there's too many things.
Oh, Captain, our
So-
Captain.
That's fine. I pay him to know things.
You
Accurate.
just drink and not know things.
Yeah.
Lucia is going to preemptively aim at the closest alien.
Jericus will join her by her side and also start.
I'll just before he loses a shot, Lucius is actually going to start opening fire at the one he can see.
Okay. That'll be the opening action. So take the shot. Plus 30. Well, plus 30 in addition to whatever else, because you have an unexpected target. It is a surprise attack.
Okay. Surprise attack is attacking a surprise or unaware target, so that's plus 30. Range, plus 10. Full auto, it's a plus 60.
Go for it.
Oh, that's really close.
Nice move.
Noise.
I should probably move up as well, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Yeah.
It might help.
Nice. Roll damage twice more. As always with the brand new enemy. Right.
As a free action, Lucius will say, we can funnel them along these corridors and pull them into a advantageous firing line. I suggest we hold position.
Lucia would definitely agree.
So
Yeah,
three
I
of
think that
the
was-
plasma rounds hit it. It gives off a howl and will start running towards you.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
Everybody roll initiative.
Remind me again, because you know I always forget.
It's
Set up a macro.
yeah, not a bad idea. We'll figure that
It
out for you
is
next time.
1d10 plus your agility bonus plus any other bonuses.
I was gonna say
Fucking one. Fuck you.
Skadoosh.
Voice.
Watch that be my best roll of the evening.
I'm fully expecting that.
That was right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 7.
I'm gonna mark them up, so I'm like moving them in groups rather than doing how giving them all like individual.
You can change your own initiative, by the way, too.
Yeah, he's gonna add in your initiative. A little bit of effort.
Oh, that's a lot of dogs.
Excuse me. Cool. Hendrickson, you're going first.
Right. I can't actually see any enemies, can I?
You tell me. I mean, I can see what literally everybody sees. So
I believe you can click on a token and press Control L.
oh,
And that lets you see what they see.
holy shit! Cool. No,
Um,
you
Yeah.
cannot
Back
see
with the
anything.
big boy stonks.
I did not know that.
There you go.
And
Handy.
then you just click that. Damn.
I'm just gonna move up to this little edge of the doorway and just use the rest of my turn to aim
At
down the hallway.
this way.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
That was a good idea.
I don't want to go sprinting down the hallway and just get yeeted.
So from
Speaking
the
of sprinting down
yeah,
this
basically.
hallway getting yeeted.
So from the right corridor, you hear one of the creatures sort of howl out and charge on down, stretch it straight into Lucia.
With the same initiative, how does he go before me?
It technically happens at the same time.
So do I get my shot at him?
Hang on.
Because I remember I said I was preemptively aiming.
Let's get that might be an
It's up
Overwatch.
to you. I don't mind which. I just don't know how it works.
I was gonna say we'll call it an Overwatch shot then. So that's
That's all right.
yeah. You're full autoing minus 20, but the range. So
No, I don't do full auto. Remember,
oh shit, yeah.
it's a solo bolt.
Can't overpercent. If I give me a flat ballistics roll, then I think that would balance out. Or like a
Flat.
Sorry, I call it a flat attack roll. Like no.
All right. Yeah.
Nice.
Do I get the degrees on the accurate?
Yeah. So we'll say you hit it, but unless you like shoot it, it will get in weapons range with you.
Oh yeah.
Put you first, just so we've got.
What do I roll? And it's
That's-
2 what?
Okay, so it actually straight up is just an additional 2d10 on it. So those additional d10 won't have the tearing on them. So simply 2d10 is normal. Okay, cool. Is not dead. These are quite tough little fuckers. That's pass, and that is pen 2.
Can I dodge?
You can, yeah. Just about. Fair enough. Apparently, this little fucker running at you through the dark, the flash of your shot and all that sort of stuff threw off a little bit, and just about. It's called just about missed you.
Squeaked at that one.
Yeah, that's accurate. Lucius, pretty much same happening to you. The little fucker that you shot that's running at you.
Cool, brilliant.
Pass. 2 pen.
Dodging. Fail and force field. Oh, it fucking tanks it. Fuck you.
Fair enough. You see it sort of the fucking thing bounce off your force field. That was the red one. So there's gonna be another one running down the corridor. This is gonna join in the what's literally an alien dog pile on you.
Robotic laughter. .mp3.
That's another pass. I'm pretty sure you sponge that. 2 pen.
Robotic laughter part 2.
Shit.
.mp3.
I absorb it anyway, but the force field overloads.
Nice.
Everyone's getting sparks.
Yes. I've forgotten how this all works now. Can I fire at the one that's attacking Lucia?
Yes. It's in melee though, so you're gonna be taking. To be honest, you're so close to it, it probably works out flat as far as range bonus is. Yeah. So it's in it's in melee, so getting the negative on it.
If you hit me with a plasma pistol, I'm going to be very angry and very dead.
It's not a plasma pistol; it's a plasma gun.
Yeah. Long story short, unless you like really critically fuck this up, you'll be fine. If you do really critically fuck it up, you shoot Lucia instead.
Okay.
You can do it. You have a reroll. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, bugger it. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So
I don't know what. Don't even know what to click to.
okay, let's sort of run through real quick. So you've got you've got range bonus, so plus 30 for the range. It's in melee, so that's minus 30. Lol. So you're flat from there. If you do a half aim, you can attack at a plus 10. So
Do a half.
Yeah, sure.
yeah. So see the
Sorry.
R beside your Archaeotech plasma gun?
Yeah.
Just click that and put 10 in the box.
Beautiful. Yes.
Would you like to re-roll that?
yeah.
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah,
I probably should.
Mhm.
probably
Ouch.
should.
Ouch town population you.
Yeah, that's bad enough, I'm afraid.
Ow. Ouchie.
Thank you very much. Leave
At
shooting
least it
into
didn't
melee
roll
to
as
the
high.
assassin.
So, that's 15 energy damage with 8 penetration.
Azarius.
Roll it.
Please pass.
Please doge. Please doge.
Roll
What do you have
what?
to roll
Sorry.
under?
It's
Yeah, what do I roll?
It's same quality as your skill slim.
Oh, okay. You roll a D100 and hope you get under 30. Nope.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Honors Arius.
Ooh,
Nice.
you lucky
Boom.
man.
I was gonna say it has overloaded on you. So I was gonna say as far as you're concerned, there's a massive flash
Is
from
that an
beside you.
overload?
It's blue 10.
What do? Oh, so I've got to roll in between 10 and.
As yeah, basically between
Right.
10 and 30 is like optimal for it. It will still
Got ya.
we agreed it will still sponge the shot for you, but it's overloaded on
Right.
you. So
So it needs to be recharged when this is all finished.
basically. So yeah, you're where is it you're wearing the Rosaris, by the way?
It'll be over my chest.
So basically, you'll see it like glow and spark as if the Emperor himself has protected you from this stray plasma bolt, and it'll sort of like spark and fizzle a little tiny bit, but the field will nonetheless bloom around you and save you from what would be a rather nasty burn, I would say.
Yes. Can I use a quick reaction in talking?
Of course.
She will very quickly look to the right and goes, "We will conduct shooting training after the combat." Seneschal.
Theodore.
He was worried about me.
Power sword, I think.
I think so.
So just the nearest one and any modifiers.
No, because it's 2 on 2,
Yeah.
so there's no like outnumbering bonuses.
I'll go for that again. Where?
It's alright. It's a good thing there's no like hitting other people in the melee.
Shut up.
You learned your lesson now?
Okay.
It's too late. Apologize.
Gonna say we've got another one that'll be charging on down, and this one will go for Theodore.
Cool.
That is most definitely a pass.
Can I like parry?
You can, yes.
Oh,
Cool.
So instead of dodge, you simply roll weapon skill, and because you have a Mordian power sword, I believe you get an additional +5 to it.
+5. Yes. Weapon skill.
Sorry, it's
Plus
it's balanced and it's a Mordian, so you actually get +15 to what's your weapon skill +15. Alright.
Cool. Fuck off. Go on. I'll go again.
Oh, okay. Go for it. Nice.
So I destroy its weapon.
It doesn't have a weapon. There's some really weird rules as far as natural weapons are concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some. It's improved natural weapons. It's weird. Anyway, the other blue boy is going to be running on down. I'll be much like his friend on the other side, dogpiling into where his sibling already is attacking. Right. That squeaks a pass. I believe you already dodged this round.
Yeah, I can't remember. Is acrobatics? Can I do a disengage?
I think that counts as your reaction.
Does it? I'm not sure.
I would be kind of shocked if it didn't, to be honest, because in that case that would give you 2 dodges per turn.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. That's why I asked.
So I'll double check, but I'm fairly sure that's like in place of your, like that's your.
Yeah, I think it might be my action. I'm not sure. That's why I asked, Phil.
Yeah, no worries. It's when taking the disengage action in combat.
Ah, right. Yeah, so I can use it in my next turn. Yeah,
Correct.
I get you.
In your turn,
Yep.
you can use it. Yeah, but it's not a reaction.
No worries.
2 pen.
6 armor. No, yeah, 5 armor. I'm in me carapace.
Okay. What toughness?
Toughness 4. Well, 40. It's 4. Counts as 4, doesn't it?
Cool. That's 5 damage.
5 points of damage. Yeah?
There you go.
Sorry, did you say 5 points of damage?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Combat Servitor and Lucius.
Lucius is going to use Quick Draw to take out his Power Axe. And he's going to do a... their weapon skill's pretty damn good, isn't it? Might just be a standard attack, I guess.
You are at the end of the round and you have already used your reaction, so you could use an all-out attack with no consequences.
True, I have used my reaction. Okay, I'm going to all-out attack the one that he's already done damage to.
Okay. That's the top one, so that's a plus 20 then.
Oh, fucking kidding me. I will not be re-rolling.
Okay. Combat Servitor.
Servitor's going to... it's not far enough to charge, so he'll just bumble in, and he'll also do an all-out attack because he's got
Full
a
action.
natural toughness. Oh yeah, shit. Okay, fine. Standard attack. Gotta look at the servitor sheet. Woe is me. No.
Okay. Next round, Hendrickson. Everybody has their reactions back. So Connor, still maintaining the Overwatch in the order up this way? Skipping for now. Syntax. Lucia.
Well, you know what I'm going to do. Disengage. Disengage and shoot.
Yeah, and that's half. Yeah, that disengages a half action. So I will take
Acrobatics.
Yeah, it's a flat acrobatics test. Nice. And that means they're rather stylish one at that. And you can move it up to your half move.
How stylish.
3.8 worth of stylish. Feel free to describe how you think
Couple
that's
of back,
worth.
couple of backflips.
Yeah, why not?
Sorry, a couple of backflips to the wall and shoot the same wounded target.
No worries. I'm going to consider these two out of melee combat for now, since you were the one they were engaging.
Okay,
So
no worries.
it's clean targets.
So there's no aim action involved.
No, so this is just you got your range bonus, and that's about it. You're within 3 meters. That's a plus 30 range bonus.
Yeah, that's enough.
Just squeaked it. Yeah. So you hit it in the. But you basically like blow one of his legs off, and it's reduced.
Oh no, it's not accurate. I'm sorry. Carry on.
Oh no, it's
Ignore
not
that.
accurate. Yeah. I was gonna say you sort of blow one of his legs off, and it sort of like spasms around for a second and dies of shock or something like that. It's the green guy's turn. Okay. Red boys are going to be doing another attack on Lucius.
I'm gonna just say she will smile behind her mask, knowing that the first blood that the gun takes is Xenos.
That's one attack going through.
Dodge me as well. Oh, fuck you. I'll let this one slide.
2 pen.
Ow.
Hmm.
What's the attack location?
That it's 1221. That's one of the arms, isn't it?
Location is 21.
21 is the left arm.
Left arm. Sorry, I had to talk to someone.
No worries.
14 damage, so that's minus 7.
2 pen. So it's 5 armor against it.
5 armor, and then plus 4 toughness, so that's 9. So that's 5 damage.
Attack number 2. These aren't. Ooh, that's an exact pass. Cool. Uh, 7.
Sponged.
Sponged indeed. Jericus.
Okay. Did you say we're not classes within melee of them, or
No,
do I get any?
This hasn't engaged your melee yet, so you're okay, like, right now.
So if I moved, I wouldn't be.
You would not be disengaging combat now. Like,
Okay.
declaring it.
Could I move them?
Yeah, so anywhere up to your agility bonus in meters is a half move, and will be a half action, which means you can still attack.
Yeah. Okay. Just gonna move away and shoot again at the blue one.
Okay.
What's the?
I was gonna say, you've basically just got the range bonus for this, so plus 30. Nice.
Jesus.
That's kind of scary, actually. You rolled 2 2s.
2 2. Oh.
Yeah, it's tearing, so it rolls twice and keeps the highest. It seems you irritated it.
That's a good description.
Lord Captain Constantine.
Sorry.
It's murdering time.
Yep. I continue to swing my power sword. Yes, finally.
Nice. And that was in Blue Boy, right?
Yep.
Cool. That very much annoyed it. That was to the head as well, so there's like now like a massive gash like across its face. Oh, cool. It's Blue Boy's go, and is going to attack you back. And misses. Blue Boy over here is going to move and attack Jericus. Let's pass. Would you like to try and dodge that?
If I can, yes, I would.
Yeah, so just roll dodge. Just click the little
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I failed anyway.
GG.
Wow.
7 damage with 2 pen.
Uh,
Let's see. 5 armor, so that is worth 3. And your toughness, you sponge that exactly.
Lovely.
Connor is back, so Connor, do you take your turn now? So you're not taking literally 2 turns in a row.
Yep. Right, hold on. Are they all in like melee?
Yeah, they are, mate.
Fuck. Right. Power sword.
Okay. Which one are you going for?
Can I take that one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go cleave him. Would I be able to do a charged attack?
No, there's not enough range for that.
No.
Minimum
Fair
4
enough.
meters.
Fair enough. Okay. Flat.
Yep.
Why am I doing that?
Actually,
Just
it'll be a plus 10 because Jericus is in combat with it, so you'd then be outnumbering it.
Damn.
Ugh.
Damn, indeed.
Made a nice dent in the floor.
Basically, yeah. Lucius.
This is a new round, right?
This is the same round. Connor's away, so he just delayed his turn until then.
Okay. I've used my reaction, so it's just going to be another all-out attack against the wounded beast.
Okay.
About fucking time.
Fantastic. 1771. That's Parax, lovely. So yeah, I basically like take its like hind quarters off it. It died.
That was very satisfying.
And your combat servitor. Yep. And
It's just going to be a standard attack.
Okay.
Nope.
Does it count as outnumbered?
yeah, it would do. Would make up the difference to that though.
Yeah.
It
didn't see the
it would be a very slim failure. It'd be a 0.5 failure, but yeah. Okay, Connor, you're again technically.
I'm gonna give it another swish and flick.
Swish and flick then.
Fuck. If I miss next turn, I'm pulling out the flamer.
Okay.
the standard flamer.
Lucia.
She's gonna slightly smile behind a mask and half action aim and shoot the one that they're in melee with.
Define they.
I'm assuming.
Oh, no, the others.
Oh, okay. Cool.
This one?
The others.
Who's this one?
This one over here.
There's a little matter of principle. She's gonna show him how it's done.
Of course.
I bet you I miss now. Right, so half action aim and shoot.
I'm going to say you given the range. No, hang on. So the range bonus is cancelled out because they're melee. So it's just your aim and your accuracy aim, accuracy, and weapon mastery. So you're still doing that at a plus 30.
Yeah.
Nice extra D10 damage. Okay. Still alive. So I was going to say you two see this thing get hit in the side by a rather meaty bolt round, which does take a nice little chunk out of its side, but it's just sort of chunked out meat to reveal more meat. The best way of putting it. Get rid of that.
It's the best kind of reveal.
Red Boy is going to try and take. He's going to get desperate. And is going to do an all-out attack at Lucius.
No, don't do that. Oh shit.
Ugh.
Oh shit! I completely forgot about that ability of theirs. Oh well.
I've already dodged. It's the same round, isn't it?
It's the fresh round.
Oh shit! Yeah, dodge.
Yes.
Ah, fuck you.
Oh, let me check something.
Spider legs up to the ceiling.
Yeah. I'm on PDF. This is why I like physical books. Okay, that's fair enough then. Cool. Didn't think that mattered. And we're on to Jericus.
Is there any penalties in switching weapons within combat?
It's a half action.
Half action.
Do you have quick draw?
No, I don't think I do.
Half action then.
Then I'd like to switch
Or
to my
that's
power sword.
Okay.
And attack.
Okay. Standard attack. You're outnumbering it, so plus 10. I'd like to reroll that.
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
You've got plenty of hit points, you know.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, go on then.
Go on.
Wow, you rolled 65 in both those rolls. That's impressive.
Told you. I knew I shouldn't have rolled.
Theodore.
I. So it's got a big slash across his face, right?
Yeah.
I'll just one more time. You. Nah.
Can I have an awareness test at a sort of flat awareness test from everybody, please?
The old boop and scoop.
Okay. And moving on. It's Blue Boys go. Both Blue Boys. Blue Boys going to attack Theodore back. All attack. I was going to say, you can see these things sort of throttling at the mouth now that you've sort of put a bit of damage in on them.
They're all upsetty.
Would you like to try and dodge that, Matt?
I'll parry it, I think.
That works too.
Ugh.
2 pain.
Ooh. Ow. Right,
That's not. It's 3 damage.
oh, that's okay. That's fine. Hang on.
Blue Boy's going to keep attacking Jericus.
Worry not, Captain. It is a war
Fail.
wound for you to regale to the ladies.
Lucius.
I'm not bothered about my war wounds, only theirs.
Lucius is going to use a free action to talk, and he's going to alert the other team members. We have incoming north with his optical mechadendrite clearly pointing in the direction of the upwards corridor up there. And
That's okay, there's some big blast doors, it's fine.
He's going to try and finish off this red bastard. So all-out attack. We're outnumbering it, right?
Yes.
Ooh, barely.
And it's good. I haven't actually got any hits in this one yet.
Not this one, no.
No.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, that
No, you haven't.
you're keeping damage.
I haven't got any. I didn't even put its health in, which means I haven't needed to touch its health, which means, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't actually done anything to it yet. Combat Servitor.
Same.
Okay. Nice.
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 Rice.
Stun damage.
Shocking
Nice.
damage. If a weapon causes damage, test toughness or stunned.
Yeah. In that case, we're testing toughness. That's pass. Bad luck. Good hit though.
Hench doggos.
Cool. So this is about the point where anybody paying attention will note the doors at the top of the room literally explode open.
Oh shit, is it a warg?
Nice doggy.
So this one, yeah, the scale's pretty relative.
Brother! Get the flamer!
The heavy flamer.
I will say, it does class as hulking, so you will get a +10 to hit it simply because of how fucking huge it is.
Cool.
And I'll roll it into the turn
Also
order.
means it gets to. I assume it gets a +10 to stomping us.
Holy shit, and it's
Probably.
It's top of the turn order.
Oh, great. And I'm the closest.
Yes, you are.
But I am round the corner. Kind of.
It's okay, Lucy. Just do a backflip over it.
So, you're getting charged. Congrats.
Thank you. I'd have been alright if I'd have had my force field intact.
It goes without saying, this thing hits a bit harder.
Yep.
And that's a hit.
I shall very much like to... hang on. I've got a reaction to use, haven't I?
Yeah, start with a fresh round. So
could I use... Even though it's not my turn, can I use acrobatic disengage?
no, that's a half action.
Ah, right, so I can only use that in my turn.
Yeah, it's an action.
Right, yeah, okay, dodge. Very much dodge.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Believe.
Survive!
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice.
there goes that fucking barrel roll.
Thank fuck for that.
Yeah, probably for the
I
better.
need to break the. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Hendrickson.
The Flamer, brother.
You are currently engaged in melee combat, and so cannot use basic weapons.
Oh shit, yeah, that thing's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck. Fucking... Slash.
Flavor anyway?
Fuck! You know, I'm gonna re-roll that one. God damn it!
I told you your eyes have gone blurry through too much wanking.
Lucia.
Acrobatic disengage, I think, is much in order.
I would agree. It's worth pointing out that this thing is, yeah, it's as big as it seems. Like, see
Yeah.
how your character, like your character token's comparing to that. That's a pretty accurate scaling.
Yeah, basically, one gobble and I'm gone.
We should have brought Mouse to wrestle with the fucking thing. Ding ding.
It's bigger than him. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but Mouse could clobber that thing.
Reroll.
You ever seen that new
Oh, hang on,
Bond
I've used my
movie?
No, can I?
Of course you can reroll it. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Whoa! Hold that phone. Let's see how many rerolls you've done. Because you.
I've only done one. I'm pretty sure I've only done one reroll.
I think you're correct. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I've only you're
Okay.
only shooting up twice the once there. So yeah, you're down 1 fate point. But...
Ugh!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
This is gonna get good.
Unlike him.
I mean, there is the one advantage of it going before you and being the start of the round, so you will always have a dodge when it's able to attack you.
Yeah.
That's
Now, was that a half action or is that a full action?
that is a half action. Sorry, you do still have a turn.
I'm trying to think what to do. Fuck it. Can you use a one-shot flamer at point blank?
I think you could, yes.
Is there any danger in it coming back at me?
I'm gonna say yes. It's like right there. It's in. No. Hang on.
I don't know how this works. So I'm asking. I'm trying to work out what to do. Whether to shoot it or to. How do flamers? Am I going to be better off shooting it or flaming it?
So the issue you have at the minute is that melee range. So
A bit chonky.
Oh yeah, I'd have to use the bolt pistol, wouldn't
you
I?
would have to swap with the pistol. I mean, it is wrist mounted, so you can straight up. You can straight up just do a shot with your bolt pistol.
Oh yeah.
You can
That's
straight
what
up just do that. I think that might be your best course of action.
Yeah. Okay. Take a shot with the bolt pistol, wrist mounted.
Okay.
Is it plus 30 for point
Yeah,
blank?
it would be. Nice. Congrats, you have irritated it. Okay. Red boy is gonna keep sort of it's like like properly like frothing at the mouth and like frenzy spasming it. Lucius at this point. That's pass. Would Lucius like to use his dodge on this? Yes or no?
Just look at the tall order. Yes, he will. Oh, that was a good use of that.
As before, 2 pen.
Checking the hit location. That's right arm. So right arm is a bionic arm, and that counts as extra +2 armor in that location, or +2 toughness. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's 7 plus 6. So that's squelched exactly.
Oh, okay. That's including the
Oh no,
penetration
pen 2. Sorry.
Yeah, pen 2.
So 2 damage.
Squeaking 2 damage in. Okay. Jericus. Would you just like to try and finish this off so you can help with the big nasty?
Yeah, well, I was hoping Theodore would, but yes, with the old power sword. Is it just flat?
You get a +10 because you're outnumbering it. Would you like to reroll that?
We are not very good at this.
Ooh.
Someone's added lead to the top of our power swords.
Yeah. I'm not going to re-roll that.
Okay. Theodore.
Go. Power sword this thing to death.
Please do.
Yeah.
It's holding on by a sliver. And it's going to attack you back. And it succeeded.
I'm going to parry. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I am.
yeah, that would have been call. Lucius. Yeah, you should be able to finish this off without too much bother. You can use the combat servitor first if you prefer, and it might
Yes, I
finish it
will.
off. Yeah.
Fucking kidding me. You know what? I'm gonna. Can I use Lucius's fate point on that?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, I will do that.
Oh,
Fuck. I really want Lucius to get out of the way because Lucia is just going to yeet out of there, and then Lucius will be next in the path.
I might not be with my rolls at the moment.
None of us are rolling particularly well.
I'm going to be a pussy, and I'm going to disengage.
ooh, okay.
It's just whatever movement.
That's a full action, isn't it? Because you don't have the talent.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Disengage at will. Like,
Oh, you see my plan, do you?
fucking metallic Zoidberging away. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, let's see if this is Lucia's last stand or not. Could well be with that roll.
Ooh.
Oh, this might be fate point burning territory now.
Reroll, last one.
Ooh, thank fuck for that.
Just for curiosity's sake. Yeah. Oh, this big fucker's got 3 pen on him, by the way, just for reference.
Because his claws are this big.
Yeah, basically. And just for statistical reference, unnatural strength, unnatural toughness, and unnatural perception actually, but that's sort of relevant. Ooh,
Nope.
including that. I'd be alright. Mr. Hendrickson.
If I disengage, can I burn it?
I mean, it will take you a full round to disengage.
Well, fuck it. I'll just swing at this.
Okay.
Run again.
I will say it's fairly weak. Like if either one of you gets a half decent hit on it, it's gone.
If we get a hit on it.
Yeah. I mean that's
Reroll!
How many rerolls have you done so far?
2.
Okay.
I have 2 left.
I was going to say you lot need to keep better track of this shit. Yeah, I saw that kill him.
Fuck you. I always keep track of mine.
Okay, Lucia. Let's hope you don't fall on your arse. Because if you fall on your arse right now, it's not going to be good.
Yes, a bit of encouragement from our fearless leader might help.
It might, yeah.
God
It
damn
might.
it.
Staring down the face of a massive fucking thing. It's called a clawed
just-
fiend, for reference. Very imaginative, I know.
You could do it.
There we go, he said it. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
So, shut the fuck up, you. You know, I kill Slim cheering that you shot me, you cheering that I've failed. I feel really loved.
Cheering.
At least you've passed more fucking rolls than me.
Oh no.
I was more referencing Family Guy with the Kool-Aid, but yeah.
This is fate point burning territory, I think.
No, not
I always like Gunny better anyway.
I shall shoot it with a bolt pistol again.
Okay. I was
Hit him
going
in
to
the
say.
eyes.
Okay, I'm going to say with 0.8 failure, I'm going to say you haven't stumbled in your arse. You're still standing.
I'm still
Or
standing.
I don't know. I don't know. Like your heel caught a bit of grating or some shit like that, and you couldn't quite get it. Where'd that hit? We're at 14. So that straight hits like its bicep, and it sort of like shuffles a little tiny bit and doesn't give a shit.
Yep, I expected that.
Yep. Jericus.
Am
And
I
shall
allowed to
I-
use pistols in melee
Quick-
combat?
Quick free help action. A bit of help, please.
What's the rules regarding pistols and melee
You
combat?
can use pistols in melee combat.
I can.
You can. I would also point out though that you have been using your power sword up to now, which would mean if
Yes.
you pulled out your Inferno pistol, it would be in your offhand and would be shooting at a negative penalty because you're not using your dominant hand.
Is there any do I not get range bonuses and stuff?
You're engaged in melee, so no, the range bonus essentially cancels out.
So it'll just be a flat -20.
Minus 15 with our fearless leader.
I've already used it. It's
He has
Fine.
used it this round, yes.
Bollocks.
So what I would recommend you do, Phoenix, is do an all-out attack with your power sword, which means you'll be rolling at a +30 because you have outnumbered. The only downside would be you give up your dodge for the round, but given it's already had its attack, be alright.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh no, it hasn't. Sorry, it's coming up next, but oh, you're full health, you'll be fine.
Sure.
There you go.
Kill it.
I've got bad news for you.
It's not dead.
It's not dead now.
Oh my god, swing properly.
I'll tell you, it's for free. It's a 1 hit point. It's not dead yet, though. Theodore.
Help us, leader.
Yeah, this is getting nasty.
He can't.
real
He's
quick.
already helped me this round.
God fucking damn it.
Stop drinking like a.
Fucking party
Try-
hype on the wire.
try again.
Great.
Yeah, try again. Yep.
Nice. Your one's very dead.
Good lord. Right, and can I do anything else?
That was it. I mean, that was a standard attack. So yes, you're still. You're technically still engaged with this one though.
Am I?
The right.
Yeah.
I suppose it hasn't attacked you, but If you want to move, you can move. I'm not gonna force you. Likewise, I wouldn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I was just thinking if I wasn't in melee with it and it was going for the servitor, then I would probably switch to my bolter,
Oh, your combi plaz.
combi class, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I feel like I need to be a little bit nice to you at this rate because might have a.
Yeah. I've got quick draw, so it'd be
Yeah, that would be the right. Yeah, we'll call out the rest of your turn. Fair enough. Blue boy is going to hopefully do its very last attack on Jericus. It fails. Lucy.
Quite apt, really, since it's so wounded.
Exactly.
The atrophy is setting in.
Are the cogs turning?
Good day. That was a run action, by the way.
I guess, yes.
Yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Combat Servitor? I assume.
All out attack against the red thing.
Cool.
wait, hang on, what just happened then?
He ran around. Ran around. Like that.
Actually using a very good tactic.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Fuck yeah! Look at that.
Nice.
Toughness test, please.
Yes. Passes.
Damn it.
And no pen in that, so not really. It's still alive.
Okay, well.
Just about though. Just about.
Yeah.
Dog's
It would
calling
be
you out on
safer-
your bullshit, Phil.
Would be safe for Constantine to get back. Oh, by the way, while this is still theoretically Lucius's turn, Lucius is going to stay on the Vox. I'll be using a grenade against the big fiend. Worry not.
Evacuate the dance floor, boys.
Kind of hard to when you're the only one engaged with it.
Speaking of the big fiend,
Hot diggity, damn.
time to roll the dice of fate once again.
Yeah. I'm ready.
I'm surprised you're
That's
not
a
playing
pass.
the fucking track out of the Phantom Menace, Phil.
Fucking Jewel of Fate.
Oh.
No.
You're telling me? No, I don't want you to tell me to do it well on this one. Tell me to do it one on the disengage. Oh, bollocks. Here we go. Go on then.
That is with 3 pen.
Unconscious, probably. Toughness 4, armor 5, so that's 9.
Ow.
5. Yeah, that's
8 damage.
so 4 toughness. And your
4
armor's
toughness,
yeah,
5 armor.
your armor's only worth 2. It's got 3 pen.
Oh, right. So, what's that in total?
6. That's minus 11. So that's you.
That's what I
that's you,
currently have. That's unconscious.
That's you exactly unconscious. Yeah.
Oh, could be worse at least.
Gonna do you a favor. So the rest of you are going to hear a rather large roar, and this thing is going to take a massive swing at Lucia and literally knock her like back a couple of meters into the wall, unconscious.
Yeet.
I was going to say that's 38. That's to the body, and
That's a few cracked ribs.
I was going to say I don't think we're not quite on the critical table yet, so.
No, it's perfectly 0,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
exactly 0. Yeah. Let's go. Unconscious is a flat toughness test at this point for player characters, isn't it?
I have no idea.
No, let me just double check to see if you're actually still up or not. Blah, blah, blah. You are actually still.
No, she's playing dead.
Fair enough.
She's not stupid.
You're at exactly 0. Yeah, you aren't into critical yet, so yeah. But all the same. So this thing's gonna like, roar again and like sort of beat its chest like King Kong style-y. Hendrickson.
I'm gonna do what my brethren did, all out, boom, shakalaka, slam. We're gonna do that one more time. Oh,
Yes!
Finally.
fucking laugh at me, cunt. I'm past the 1 fate point.
It's very dead. It's very, very dead. Where'd that?
Cool. Now I'm gonna get to fucking purging.
Oh, dude, that was a 9. So you just no. 90. That you just like lopped its hind legs off it. Fuck it. You know what? You cut it in 2, and it's like hind legs have just like flopped off the other end of it.
I straight up turned it into the wheelchair fucking demon out of Doom.
Basically, yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna get to fucking purging in a minute.
Lucia is well, out of action at the very least. And
She's indisposed.
Red Boy, fuck it, he's just gonna have a go at the server. You know what? I can't be asked. He's dead. He's dead. All right. He pissed itself and died. Can't be fucked.
The bleeding got
Jericus.
to him. He bled out.
That's it. Yeah.
Would it be anything extra to draw my Inferno pistol and switch to my dominant hand?
So sword away, Inferno pistol out.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Half action then.
Okay, then I would like to purge at this big motherfucker. Right.
Motherfucker.
And it should be in range because it's got a 10-meter range, yeah. At what modifier?
Phil, remove the dead things from the turn order, please.
Sorry.
Dankeschön.
There you go. I'll be nice because you sort of thereabouts as far as the 3-meter range is concerned. It's fucking huge. So plus 30 for the sort of short range, point blank, and then it's hulking, so you get an extra 10 on top of that. So you're rolling at plus 40 without even having to aim the damn thing.
God damn.
1.3.
We are not good at rolling.
Tonight is a bad omen of rolling.
10-13 though, fuck.
Yeah.
I've never missed
Jesus.
I've never missed a bloody dodge until tonight.
Until tonight, where you missed pretty much all of them.
Everyone.
That was to his leg. So so I was going to say with that 1.3, you see Jericus like wobbling the Inferno pistol at the massive thing, and the shot like wobbles off and hits his hind leg. It still fucking hurt though. I'll tell you that much for free. Constantine.
9 penetrate.
I'm gonna have a pop with my plasma gun attachment thing.
Cool.
Please don't miss.
So, is that? What do I get? +10 because it's fucking huge.
Yeah, plus
What's it-
10
what is it
because
for-
plus 10 because fucking huge, plus 30 because point blank. And if you're doing a half aim, you're getting an extra 10 on top of that.
Plus 50.
+50.
Oh my.
Oh my
God.
god!
How can you miss?
I'm going to re-roll that one.
We're locking you in the captain's quarters when we get back with no alcohol. We are sobering you up permanently.
That's malfunction with a plasma gun,
It is, yeah.
Pew pew.
I request we get those
and
sites
it's not
looked at as well.
reliable. I can't remember how this works.
I'll go check up because I think it could explode.
I think it does explode.
Oh no.
Ah,
Overheat.
it's got a
that's
chance of exploding.
the overheat rule.
Fucking 97.
What is it with our rolls tonight, guys?
I don't
What-
know, but I'm
What
loving
are
it.
the chances?
Pointy's not here. That's why.
Yeah.
I've not actually
Pointy's not good luck
successfully
charm.
used this plasma
We've
attachment.
not got our glorious mascot, Mouse.
I mean, my dodge rolls must have been shit 'cause I've got like 76 in dodge or something.
Well, Theodore had 2 chances to roll under 90.
Yeah, he did.
Overheats. Yeah, it rolls a 91 or higher. When weapon overheats, the wielder suffers energy damage equal to the weapon's damage with a penetration of 0 to an arm location. If you want to avoid taking this damage, you can drop the weapon.
How did my second
it.
attack do more damage than the first attack?
Last drop hot potato.
So Matt, either you drop this or you take 12 damage. With
Fuck me.
Yeah, yeet.
right, if you just drop to the ground then.
Question, can he throw it at the thing?
In theory, I mean it's not going to overload and explode because it's not that sort of thing. It's an overheat, not the it's not the like exploding plasma gun one. The funny enough, the Cronus Expanse ones, they are quite good. They don't blow up on you instantly.
It's just gonna burn its toes a little bit.
Okay. Lucius.
What is this shit show?
It's time.
Oh, that time.
So he's going to pull out. If anyone sees him, he's pulling out from his bandolier of death a metallic cube. This is a xenofilament grenade.
Intriguing. Tell me more. Oh, don't.
In other words, if
so
he
he's
misses,
gonna-
we're basically nearly all dead.
Oh no, it's explosion radius is only 1 meter, so I'm probably not going to kill anyone. So he's going to lob it like at
You're
the
gonna
hind
take out his
quarters
legs.
of the beast.
Do it well.
And we did this before, like the range bonuses apply to these blister skill tests, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think you should use your spider legs to shove it up the arse of the creature.
so plus
No
10
going wrong
from
there.
Constantine, and then plus 10 because at half range because it's within my strength bonus times 3.
Mhm.
And plus 10 because it's hulking.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
I Kill, I've never said it before, but I love you.
So, this is Xenofilament Grenade, and my stats for them are... Oh, what stats do you have for it, just to make sure I'm
From the core rulebook, 4d10 plus 4 rending damage, pen 6, tearing.
Yeah. So roll me 8d10 DL4 plus 4.
That's a
Is
lot
there
of
a
damage.
space between 8d10 and then DL4?
It should be. It should just be that.
Okay, 8d10 plus 4 DL4.
No, it's the plus 4 after that. Yes, plus 4 after that.
8d10 DL plus 4.
There we go.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy indeed.
Lucia
Ooh.
gave him them grenades for a reason. She had a vision.
Sick. Oh, how disappointed would you just be if I told you it's not dead?
Really? With pen 6?
Yeah, it's all toughness. It's
Oh,
Not armored.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's probably. Well, I'm guessing it's hurting, right?
oh, it's definitely hurting. Like it is absolutely hurting.
Okay, cool. And then the servitor's going to try and finish it off.
I'm just picturing a sentry bot out of Fallout. Just unloading.
Servitor's going to do a semi-auto burst. So that's what? Point blank, right?
Mhm.
30, size 40. And then from the action, so that's plus 50.
Yep. Semi-auto, so it's extra shot for every 2 degrees of success.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck you.
Just a one shot. Okay. And bad luck. Guess whose go it is? And guess who made him angry?
Bring it.
Let's see, do we have a charge? We just about have a charge.
For some reason, I can hear the Spider-Man theme music playing now.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, fuck you.
The explosion took out some of its knees, so
I'm
it's just
going to double
stumbled.
check my numbers.
Uh-huh.
Because it's a teeny little bit. It's 10 short, and if I can squeak a 10 out of it somewhere.
I think he wants to hurt you, Kill.
A little bit.
He's already took off his head before.
Frenzy gives a weapon bonus, right?
I've no idea.
Let's find out.
I think I'm the only one that hasn't been injured this campaign.
Me too.
I shouldn't have said that.
Is it a talent?
Yeah.
Have you got it already?
Almost. Yes, being slow.
Enemy frenzy. There it is. Blah, 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 blah. If the character spends one full round fueling his anger.
Oh, this thing gets one of the things this has is if it gets frenzied. Sorry, if it takes damage the round before, it is frenzied. So.
Okay, it gets a 10 plus 10
In
bonus
which
to weapon
case,
skill
we
strength.
have bad news. We've just squeaked a hit on you.
Okay, I will try and dodge.
Fucking put all your spider legs up, stab it. Oh, fuck.
That's a critical fail. I am re-rolling that.
Is he the nearest?
Well, a grenade bounced
Really?
off his back and he got hurt.
Yeah, but it says he must attack the nearest enemy.
With the frenzy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, get fucked, Phil.
okay then.
Oh, yeah, it does say that.
In which case,
I get my fate point back.
you do.
Goodbye, sweet servitor.
Good spot, actually. I forgot about that. So we'll just roll that for the servitor. And that is just about a failure, actually. You have a little bit of time. Hendrickson.
Burning holy.
This ought to be good.
What bonuses do I get? I don't know how the flame works properly, so
It's a like 30-something degree cone. You should be able to aim it so that it doesn't hit anyone, and it
Yeah.
hits the thing.
Uh,
You don't have to roll to hit.
Yep, because it's a flamer. You simply roll damage.
Damage.
So I would call you call 30 degrees about that.
yeah. Hell, I could scoot it on a
Oh,
little bit and
Listen,
just
I
cook
know.
its back.
Oh, I know how we can do it. Hang on. If we give Hendrickson a light 30-degree light, like so.
Hi-
That's not showing up.
It's showing up on my screen.
Okay, hang on. I'll
Hold
borrow
on.
your thing. So yeah, but that.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, I'm happy
Glorious.
with that. Okay, it's just hitting the thingamajig. And damage is D10 and then
Barbecue.
fair enough. What pen is there on it? There's like no pen, right?
Yeah,
Flame damage is irritating because I have to roll agility for it now, which it passed. Congrats, it's not on
Flamer
fire.
has 2 pen.
Okay. It's on fire and not giving a shit. Bad luck. Jericus.
If anything, can I
I
have
would-
my vision back, please?
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm still in the fucking cone view.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cross streams with Hendrickson and do another Inferno pistol.
Please
It
don't say
was
those words again.
plus 40, right?
I was gonna say if you can do a half aim this time, so it's plus 50.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. If
While
you
he's
get it.
rolling that, sorry, Phil, am I actually unconscious?
I mean, I suppose you don't have to be, but you sort of said you were, so.
No, I know I said I was, but I'm asking, is there anything I can actually do? Because I'm not sure.
I mean,
Not really, no. If you're lying there and being smart. Not
Oh
really.
yeah, no, that's what
If
I'm
you
doing.
could-
I was just, is normally can you still act as normal?
I mean, in theory, at the end of this, you can pick yourself up in Soul Suite. Ooh, this thing is almost dead, and I mean almost dead, and it's
Yeah, I was just asking, just
Yeah.
wondering.
No worries. Theodore, are you gonna come take all the glory?
yep, power sword.
I've got a bad feeling about it.
No, I've still got 3 points. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess those have worked out so well for the party this evening.
Stoke the engine with faint points.
I still have 8 points. It's fine. It's still good. It's still good.
Is it?
Oh,
Is
for
it?
fuck off! No, it's not. What is-
Chop your own fucking toes off.
Just in case, Phil,
Yes?
can we
That's
kind of?
four. That's 4 rolls in a row that above 90.
You always take my turn as a delayed action.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Lucius.
Christ. Okay.
Kill it.
Can I-
Kill it
Shooting into melee.
without fire.
It
Can I-
hasn't scored a hit yet, has it?
Theodore's I don't know, Theodore's like intentionally engaged it. So I'm happy enough to consider that melee.
Okay. I'll start with the servitor then.
In which case I'll give you the outnumbering bonus.
Okay. All out attack. Oh, that's plus 40, isn't it? Because it's big, really big.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh shit, no, there's no pen in that. Oh no.
Oof.
Oh no. Hang on, I'm just gonna double check this. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. It like exactly, and I mean exactly, sponges that.
Okay, that's a toughness test.
Oh yeah. Passes.
Cool. And Lucius is. Oh, fuck.
You do still have a fate point.
What's that? What am I going to do with that?
You know, if the shot goes astray.
Not shoot me.
Okay, yeah, fine. Full auto burst with pulse rifle.
Ooh, nice.
So plus. Oh, fuck, what is it? 20?
So let's see.
Full auto burst is, yeah, plus 20, plus 10.
And then you should be shooting into a melee, so you're plus 10 only. You got your like full auto burst, and that's it, right? No. Yeah? No? Don't correct me here. Oh, it's huge. Yeah, yeah.
It's hulking, yeah.
Yeah, it's hulking. So yeah, you're plus 10 overall then. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, half range, so I'm at plus 20.
Come on. I mean, you can roll damage twice more if you want.
Yep.
Or well, once more. Sorry. Cool. Lucius, the glory thief, has
Fuck you.
has shot this thing in the back and killed it. From the end of the corridor, you all hear the chatter of the pulse rifle go off, and this thing just like flops to the ground. I don't know. It can comically fall on top of Constantine if we wish.
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, definitely. Cool. So Theodore, you'll hear the pulse rifle go off, and then this thing will like flop towards you. Give me a
Can I
dodge
dodge?
roll. Yeah.
Flat. One fate point left.
If you want.
Nope.
Can I suggest we just leave him there and get a new rogue trader, just on the grounds that this one can't do shit?
I killed that dog. You all saw me.
Excuse me, you know that plus 10 that you had for getting the auto temple, that's now gone, by the way.
500 break, then we'll clear this combat up, and we'll do the last
Get a
little
stretcher.
bits. Yeah, that's it. And hopefully we'll. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know, might be another half hour, 3/4 of an hour. Is anyone like in a massive rush tonight, or?
Nah.
I was gonna.
No.
There's no more combat
No.
or anything like that. I just would like to make sure you guys are where you need to be and not have to rush it too much. So
Yeah, we're fine, man.
cool.
I'm fine anyway.
Quick break if anybody needs piss or refill.
Cool.
I am so glad I gave those grenades to Lucius. So fucking glad.
At least you didn't give them to me.
Yes, I'm
Could you
glad
imagine?
I didn't give them to you.
Could you
Phil.
imagine?
He is.
We don't want
Did I not put a red dot sight on the plasma gun?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, didn't we?
We did.
We did. Would that have changed many if any rolls? Let's find out.
I believe it adds a plus 10, so to some.
I was gonna say, I think you were failing by more than that pretty much every time.
Yeah, I think I was. It's just I just thought about it. I'm going to put it on the stat card.
I'd forgotten about it as well, to be fair.
Just going to get a quick drink, by the way. Back a
Anyway,
sec.
Scrolling. Yeah, that wouldn't have actually made a difference tonight.
It's okay. I was just thinking.
Gary.
Yep, I also need a drink.
I'm back.
And back.
Phil, have I seen this map before?
Possibly. We used a similar. I think.
The demon encounter through the warp in Dark Heresy.
Yes. Yeah. I think you did use this specific one. Yeah.
I thought it looked familiar.
It's a really good tile set for 40k. So
Yeah,
big
I can see.
Yeah.
No, I can see why. I'm just like,
Yeah. I couldn't remember. There's like a
I'm back.
like a lit up version of this, and then there's this one which is like the emergency roomy sort of one.
hmm.
The emergency lighting one.
Mhm.
Is it crazy I remember that or not?
No, I mean I remembered I used it for something before, but I couldn't remember exactly what. I remember I reconfigured it ever so slightly from then. Also like added the doors up here,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah.
So we've got to do some burning to get these things off of the boiler, I guess.
That would be a fairly good assumption, yes.
Unless we want to farm XP.
An inch away.
Yeah.
So, safe to say I'm not rolling very well. 4 90s and above in 4 rolls.
Have you, oh, you haven't, have you? Valu's had the same problem as of late. He always rolls ones and everything. It's insane. This is on a D20 system, so.
Who's that, sorry?
Valu, another player in the Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign that I'm playing.
Is that a good campaign? I'll look at it. Possibly that next.
I've been enjoying it actually. Yeah, it's been thoroughly enjoying it. Playing a kobold wild magic sword.
Ooh, nice.
Very, very funny. It's a bit like crack, to be honest. But yeah, I also do a voice for it, which I'm not going to do here because
It's on live stream.
that too, and it's kind of imitating another person's, which is not bad because they did the voice as a kobold. But I do slowly start to regret it every session because sometimes you spend a lot of the session talking and then your voice starts to go. but yeah, it's a good campaign. I think our DMs added quite a bit into it anyway, as in side stuff.
Mhm.
So we're like level 4 now out of 5, and we're only in the second chapter.
Hmm. Nice. I'm running Lost Mines of Phandelver at the minute,
Oh yeah,
so it's my first time. I've never even played D&D, so none of my players have. So it's first time for all of us. Pretty good.
yeah. I find it. Do you find it a bit more intuitive than this, or have you played this a lot?
So I think it was the same week I started playing this and D&D.
Ah,
So it's been a challenging learning curve. Learning both at the same time.
Yeah, I suppose it would be.
But I find D&D to be a little bit more sort of friendly.
Yeah, it is. I think that's why it's had a big resurgence anyway, because it's gotten a lot more player friendly in the 5th edition and stuff like that.
Yeah, just advantage, disadvantage is just so handy.
Oh yeah, and yeah, advantage, disadvantage, and there's no crazy extra stuff and to remember. And
You're not having to flick through a PDF.
Yeah.
I'm
Every
returned.
single roll.
Cool. So, the shots all go off, and the large creature flops down on top of Constantine, who couldn't quite get out of the way in time.
Lucius would hurry and apply whatever first aid he can to Lucia.
What about me?
You're fine.
Lucia's injuries appear to be a lot worse than originally thought. She'll need to go to the infirmary immediately.
Okay. Is Lucius able to stabilize her?
Yes, give me a Medicare roll with whatever relevant bonuses.
Just a flat Medicare roll.
Whatever bonuses you would have.
Okay,
Meg Dendrite and shit. So whatever's it.
Yep. So that's
Yeah.
Plus 10. So that's plus 30. That is a terrible roll.
She
But
is,
still.
however, stabilized.
Okay, sweet. In that case, he'll radio the. Don't even know what to call it. I can't remember the 40k name of the.
You just
What's
say,
it called on a ship?
I don't know, it's an infirmary, I guess.
Infirmary, yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
let's
Yeah,
roll that.
we'll call some people from the infirmary. Get her taken up there.
So yeah, the radio back, they're on the way. In the meantime, there be eggs. There be lots of eggs.
I guess I'll just start cutting my way out then.
Can I burn?
Yeah.
Yay! Burn them all. Unless you want some test subjects, my spider-legged friend.
Before that, Lucius is going to turn to Constantine and say, "My lord, time is of the essence. This isn't the time of rest."
he says, struggling under the massive ball of fur.
I guess
Engineering
Lucius would
is-
suddenly catch on and then get his servitor to pull the thing aside.
Yeah.
I make a mental note to put the entire engineering on half rations.
That's a very bad decision.
What's that?
How to have your
The ship.
Gellerfield shut off mid-warp.
We'll put you on fucking half oxygen.
Uno, bitch.
Who's pulled back out to the ship's clock? Okay, so you get the boiler room purged out. So who would be checking up on Lucia in the infirmary?
Guess after Lucius is stabilized and cleared up himself, I guess I can't remember if he saw how badly she was hit, but he would go check anyway.
Pretty
Yeah.
fucking badly.
Okay.
On arriving at the infirmary and sort of check up on her, one of the would appear to be one of the nurses will come up to you and identify herself as a member of Lucia's death cult, and tell you that Lucia has left explicit instructions that she is to be returned either to her death cult on footfall or to representative of the Inquisition that would be contact. So I mean, you would assume the Inquisitor that she's had dealings with in the past and gave her the bolt gun. In the case of critical injury such as this, and to put in stasis in the meantime.
Such as what? What exactly is wrong with it?
She's fucked. This
That's not the right word to use to Theodore.
yeah.
Do we not have any medical officers on board?
I'm just gonna be blunt and say, GM pre-agreed character development bullshit.
Okay.
I don't think Lucius is capable of being in. Well, he can be. I mean, Lucius isn't like like most Mechanicum doodads. He does still have emotions that he can quarantine at will. So he is capable of of experiencing empathy and anger and so on and so forth, because they are beneficial emotions. So I guess he would feel a little bit insulted that his skills as a field chirurgeon and his essentially his Medicaid facilities aren't good enough. But I don't know. He can't really say no, seeing as the captain will obviously succumb to Lucia's will or the Death Cult's will, and I guess he would reluctantly agree to comply. But it would also remind the representative that Lucius himself had suffered from worse, and if possible, he'll probably temporarily remove his face mask and reveal whatever horrific injuries lie beneath his faceplates and so forth.
Yeah, it's probably best that we leave her in the hands of professionals.
Yes, she will repeat almost word for word the exactly what she just told you in the she wishes to be placed in stasis and returned to Death Cult, and reminds you that she is, in the strictest sense, not a member of the crew, and so has a right to be returned to her home base, as it were.
Yeah, I guess still it would be Lucius would still be reluctant to comply again. He does see this as a little bit of an insult, but he complies.
Fair enough. And of
Right,
course,
and
it is impressed upon that it should be done as soon as possible.
Sure, it is.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say we didn't have any other major injuries, did we? I was gonna say it's really just Lucius and Theodore, a few scratches, and that's about it. But yeah. So Lucius, at this would be the point where you could report to the Magos that the ship is clean and ready for refit.
Yeah, I guess he would. Yeah, he would.
Cool. We can just sort of yada yada this a little tiny bit. So, the next couple of days go by. The ship's refurbishment begins in all due haste. The main center line of the ship is getting its vaulted ceilings added in. From what's already been established, you can see it's going to be quite an impressive change to the ship. Likewise, all the sort of trimmings for the crew, the sort of upgraded bunks and sort of ablutions, all that sort of stuff's all getting upgraded as well. All being done in sections. The Mago says that including the times of your sort of parts floating on around and getting the observation dome and auto temple installed, the whole thing should take about 3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay.
So,
did I do my research on that? I'm terrible with things. With that ship.
Yes.
Yes.
The Canticum Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be doing that over the next couple of days. I will pull back to that in a second. Don't worry. So 2-3 days. So a couple of days pass, and the auto temple should be in range. However, the record's only sure what sort of part of the belt it's in. Specific locating the exact ship. We'll need a scouting ship of some sort. Would a Mr. Hendrickson like to either use the Thunderhawk or Cutter for this?
I'm going to take the old Hawkeye.
Okay. In which case, give me a pilot roll at. That's good. That's good. Give me a flying roll. Flat.
You keep cutting out.
Flat flying roll.
What the fuck?
Would you like to re-roll that?
Yes.
Nice.
There we go.
Apparently the combat shook you up a little tiny bit, and I mean, especially haven't really used the Thunderhawk yet, so not quite used to maneuvering something like this around something like a debris field like this, and with a lot of effort, you locate the correct ship and tag it up for the salvage crews to come in. In the meantime, Jericus, give me an intelligence check at a +20. Very nice. From all your own experience, you found pretty much everything you know. However, all you know is that it was part of one of the original Explorator fleets. That was that went missing. Specific knowledge of the battle group doesn't show up in any of the knowledge you know. You could ask Lucius; he has the relevant lore skills for it. And with your with that roll, I will give him a massive bonus.
Yeah, I would consult Lucius.
So can I get a Forbidden Lore Admech at a +40? Oh shit, that's
auto pass.
Auto pass then. Cool. Give me it anyway, so we can see how much info is getting squeezed out. Very nice. So between all your other relevant lore shit, The Canticum Ex Machina, pretty much from as soon as Jericus mentions it to you, you'll remember very clearly that it is, as said before, one of the original Explorator fleets that went into the Chronos Expanse. This one happened to escort a couple of Titan transports.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Robo boner.
Titans.
You may want to get the logs off that ship.
Could we... Is there any way we could explore?
It's a couple of days around before it's within salvage range, but I mean, if you want to fly the Thunderhawk round to get a bit more time with it, that would seem reasonable.
Yeah. I would ask Mr. Hendrickson, of course. And I would obviously invite Lucius.
Oh yeah, Lucius would have like a raging boner at this stage. He would come on.
I was just about to say, if he could have one, would he have an erection right
Probably.
now?
He runs off to his laboratorium to make one.
And I would probably tell him to bring some servitors. And is there anyone else who would like?
Lucius would bring his
Sure.
servitor and adepts.
Fantastic. Are you going to be informing the Magos about this, or keep this under your hat for now?
It's going to look a little bit unusual for the Thunderhawk to do something other than its original plan, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could just be tagging it early, really. I mean, in theory, we could wangle this around so that user in Thunderhawk on its first outing to get the observation dome scouted out, and so you're saying you're going to tag both the ships up in one run rather than going out twice.
Oh yeah, sure, that makes sense actually.
Yeah.
Before we head out, seeing as Lucius is still on this little paranoid stint, have you ever seen like photos of like Russian Eastern Orthodox priests like blessing APCs and stuff?
Yeah.
That's basically what's going to be happening before we take off with the adepts that he's brought along. They'll be blessing the Thunderhawk and then coming aboard.
Sounds good.
I mean, I've already christened it, so I'll just stroll on in.
Another flat roll.
I mean, it's been blessed now. I feel like I was going to say, can we get a stellar navigation? What navigation stuff do we have? Because this one's like around the belt.
I have stellar. I have stellar.
Yeah, it gives that a +20.
Ah!
Nice.
Finally.
A stellar roll.
Indeed.
You're
Well,
going to
tell you
get
what,
fucking jettisoned.
Yeah, with that, give me a flying roll at a +20.
Nice.
Fantastic. So, after about an hour or so, sort of dipping and diving around the debris field, you come across a cruiser, the Canticum Ex Machina. You can tell that it has definitely been through some shit. Like, it is like unfixable. It is a complete wreck. There's huge chunks out of it, and the just like headpiece and the prow of the Mechanicum is like half disappeared. It's been in a very serious battle. I was going to say, Jericus, you would have found me research in like the logs of like shipyard logs. It was apparently found drifting towards the debris field, and they just sort of let it drift in and didn't sort of take any extensive logs other than whatever scans they picked up on the way in.
Jesus Christ, we are so lucky then. Okay.
So we will need to find some sort of, I was going to say docking port, but anything to get you onto the ship would be quite right.
Is there any open flight deck
I
or
was going to say
something?
there's a lot of open. Like this thing is, it's not quite a skeleton, but like this is barely a ship. It's like barely identifiable as a cruiser sort of thing. But yes, if I can have a an awareness test at a +20 from Hendrickson. Thing is round to this. So to reroll that, you're obviously going to be spending a little bit. You couldn't find something in like a first pass, so maybe the second pass might be a bit luckier. I mean, you can keep rolling. I'm just going to keep adding time to find something for every roll, basically. There you go. So after about 15-20 minutes of carefully looking around the ship, you find I don't know. It would appear to be like an interior bulkhead of sorts, but you think you get a seal around it. It's vaguely up near the bridge.
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
Alright.
It's on the right part of the ship. Let's put it that way.
That's a good start.
Void suits, I believe, would be in order.
Voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. I'm just making sure in that one, on that part of it.
Nah, mate, I'm gonna
Yet.
fucking hold my breath.
Cool. So, you stock up, you get aboard, and ghost ship isn't in it. There's not even skeletons, there's no bodies, there's no servitors, there's no nothing. The entire ship has been abandoned. And there's been no signs of power as of yet. Where would you like to try and get to?
Let's try the bridge first, as we landed close enough to it. I'm guessing getting to the bridge without power is going to be difficult.
It will be. You do happen to have like inferno pistols and stuff like that, so I mean you can get your way through some doors if you really have to.
Yeah.
What navigation skills do we have on the go?
I think the absolute closest thing we've got to navigation is maybe Forbidden Law AdMech with regards to like ship layouts, but that's really pushing it.
Yeah,
We're not high enough level for navigation skills for most of us.
It's weird. Give me a anyone who wants to give me one, a logic test at a +20.
We could all do it. One of us will figure it out.
Ah,
Cool. Between Lucius and Theodore, having spent enough time around ships, you've managed to figure out up to the bridge with relative ease. Not too many doors, not too many like sealed bulkheads in your way. There's zero power in the ship at the minute. Might stand a chance getting it back in the bridge. After about an hour or so of scrambling up and around the ship, avoiding what are best described as pitfalls into the void, to make our way up to the bridge. It's not an Archaeotech bridge, but it's a vaguely similar layout to the one you have. The front, I was going to say the front. I was going to say windscreens, but yeah, the front panels are completely voided, and the entire bridge is obviously exposed to the water. What would you like to try and do?
Lucius is going to try and plug into any sort of relevant console.
Can I have a tech use at a -30?
Would this elicit the use of a combi tool or not?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, nice. After a reasonable bit of time, you manage to reroute just enough power to the systems you're trying to access, and Cogitator at best splutters to life. It's I've used the word distressed before, but it's manic might be a better term in this case. It's clearly missing a lot of its systems. It's running a minimal power, and what power is there is being depleted rather quickly. What bits of data would you like to try and recover before you get power?
Cargo manifest. Any ship logs?
Ship logs?
What else do we need? We're essentially here to find like the cargo, right? Because it was just escorting Titan ships.
This is one of the ships within that fleet, not from the Titan carriers.
Combat logs would be a good idea.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Fleet destination.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So, can I have another tech use? I'll give you this one flat.
Do it well.
Roger that. I am plugged in, so that's an extra +10.
There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
So, you recover the data onto one of your adepts' data slates. It's coming through extremely garbled for him, but the data is there. You'll need to spend a little bit of time in your lab cleaning it up a little bit before it's readable.
Okay, sweet. He'll relay that to Constantine and say, "Well, we have the information we need."
Cool. Just one more thing for me to do, and stroke to the captain's chair. Plonk my ass down. Not every day you get to. Yeah, I'd imagine it's a.
Oh yeah, it's a full cruiser. It's
Yeah. So yeah, I just savor the moment and
Okay, I guess the next step would be we need to try and. Well, we've got what we've came for, haven't we?
Yeah,
except
basically.
for the actual. I don't know. It might be greedy to we need to search more parts of the ship, but I don't know. We're getting enough.
I mean, being a cruiser, the cargo hold would be humongous and quite economical to search. I would.
Is the cargo hold even intact?
No.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's one of the very missing bits. There's some massive gouges in the side of this. The spots where macro batteries would have been are like Swiss cheese through the entire ship. This thing is, honestly, as far as salvageable parts are concerned in this thing, minimal at best. You're talking we can use this thing for wiring or maybe some bulkheads if you're desperate. It's This has been through the wars.
What about officers or higher ranking quarters? Are they gone?
No, you've got bits and pieces up here, but the ship was very clearly abandoned due to the relative lack of corpses and whatnot. So you can have a go if you want.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Take another logic roll for worming your way around through the various corridors and whatnot.
Flat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fair enough. Lucius will be your guide if you're going to try checking any officer quarters. So yeah, getting through. You do very much see that it's very, very cleanly been abandoned. is there anything particular you're looking for, or?
No, I was just, as being as we don't know the logs, I was hopeful that it had been abandoned in a hurry, so any special personal items left behind would be left behind.
Ah.
Mhm.
You're going for that? No, it appears to have been. Well, so you don't know yet because you haven't looked at the logs. But no, it seems to be a fairly deliberate evacuation rather than a rushed one.
Okay.
There is some vague personal effects, like pictures and tabards and litanies and whatnot, but there's anything of great worth is most definitely gone.
So it's
This
just
is just law stuff, but is there anything indicative of a date?
Not obviously, no. The
Okay, so
logs,
no symbology or anything.
no, it's not that old.
Okay.
It's Cronus Expanse old, but it's not like Dark Age or like pre-Heresy sort of stuff. It's
Okay.
we're talking more like 600-700 years old rather than 10,000 years old.
Okay.
also, is there any data slates?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you find a couple, but they're pretty fucked up. I will tell you for free. The data you've acquired will tell you everything you need to know.
All
Okay.
right, back to the Nog then.
hmm
Cool. Can I have one more piloting test from Hendrickson, please? Plus 20.
Give him a plus 10. May as well.
Piloting plus 10.
Oof.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use.
You've got one fate
Fuck
point
no.
left, don't you?
Have I?
Do you?
You need to keep track of those. They're quite important.
I know I've used 3.
Yes, you have exactly one fate point left then. I suggest you use it because I won 100.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I can't do worse than fucking 100.
Yeah, but I was more referring to the fact we've agreed that 100s are like epic failures regardless.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Cool. Well, you hit some small debris in the way out. Thunderhawk might need a little look-see by the time you get it docked back up, but nothing major.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's not my ship.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
You're still on it.
Fair enough. So you make it back without any further incident. Lucius, if you look at the data slate with the ship's recovered data on it, it is complete garbage on that data slate. It will need a little bit of time before you can do anything meaningful with it.
Okay.
So to give you that time, when you get back to the ship, after of course having placed a transponder on the ship so you can get your observation dome, a couple 2-3 days go past, and can I have depends, how long would you like to try and rush this process, or would you like to try and be a bit more delicate about it?
Oh no, well, deciphering stuff. Oh, totally take more time about this.
Yeah.
This is quite important. Or at least in Lucius's eyes, this is quite important.
Yeah, this is definitely very important. What have we got? Yeah, give me a tech use 20.
You're fucking kidding me. 97.
You've still got one fate point left, actually.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Tell you
reroll
for
it.
free, there's no more combat. There we
That's
go.
a bit better.
That's more like it.
So you get you get 2 data slates worth of information from it. It's quite frankly still not perfect.
Do I see these, or does everyone?
You can see these, but you can share them with everyone if you wish. I'm going to say for simplicity's sake, I'm showing them to everybody, but unless Lucius specifically shares them with you, see them. And yes, it specifically is supposed to look like us.
Three.
Okay. Okay. Are we going to make sense of this like now, or are we going to make sense of it out of session?
If you want, you can try and make sense of it now.
Okay.
Tell you what, I will. Would you like to put your own back onto the map?
Please. Just move screens.
So.
Okay. So. Oh, sorry. Go on.
What's everybody thinking?
Can you pop it? Oh, it's in the bottom thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spinwood and Rimwood.
Yeah. So. Obviously, we know that this is an explorator fleet. Exploring the expanse. We've got an Emperor class battleship and Titan carrier transports. I guess, and they're like the coffin ships. That kind of looks like gibberish at the end of that.
It
Of
is.
the first log.
Explore trailing edge of K8.
Cronus Expanse.
Mm-hmm.
Warp Storm, yeah. Unknown Xenos forces followed through the warp. So they're not going to be Eldar.
Or Tau.
Yeah. Orcs? No, there are no orcs. Hence they're being unknown. Titan made emergency warp jumps spinward, so that's on the north side of the map. Final position 76 days, rimward 36 days trailing.
I could take a logic test if you want to see if you can guess where they originated from, unless you just want to just guess that. Remember, this is the early days of the Expanse.
I'll take that logic test, sure.
Skelebobs.
Is this flat?
It would be flat, yes.
Can a few of us take it, or?
Yeah. If you're all, if you want to all be sitting around a tip-top secret meeting discussing all this, that would be reasonable.
I mean, it looks like a grid position, but without a grid.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let's be. I want to be a smart cookie. One sec.
Oh, you're counting the grids.
No, I'm not counting the grids. What is this? 76 days rimward, so that's on the left side, and then 34 days trailing. Oh, hold on, it's the other way around.
I'll keep that there if you want to do the other one.
Am I completely off? Oh, I think I'm on the right track.
Are you?
76 days rimward.
So would you like a logic
It's
test?
from left. It's going to be from left to right, surely.
Tell you what, if you give me a logic test for every 2 degrees of success, I will give you a hint. Fantastic. First off, your warp drive is twice as fast. Secondly, they would have came from the Eclixis sector, ergo Port Wander.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So they weren't. I was right the first time. So they are. It's 76 divided by 2. Move the shit around. So that's 38 days from right to left,
Mm-hmm.
and then 17 up. Oh no, it's from there downwards, isn't it? So can we get that from Port Wonder? 38.
Can you not see it? Oh.
Yeah.
Bingo, we found it. It's at
So
rain.
that is where the battle site is. The Explorator fleet fled. Well, they fled spinward, and any further. Well, I was going to tell you it's for free. They ended up in the warp storm that is the Emperor's Scourge.
That sounds like a nice place.
And that's where we'll call it tonight.
Are we going into a warp storm?
Yeah, boy.
So that was for those rolls, 400 XP.
I am machine.
Can I do that little thing? Is that all right, Phil?
Of course, yeah.
Jericus,
Yes.
at some point, as you're walking back to your quarters, a dirty-looking, quite young girl will tug on the back of your jacket,
Yes.
and she will hand you a little badge.
Okay.
And all she will say to you is, if you need us, we will still be on the lower decks watching. Come wearing this. And she'll just walk off.
Oh, by the way, did Lucia give Lucius her ring, or is she still wearing it?
She'll still be wearing it.
Yeah, still be wearing it, yeah. And end stream.